We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. That's popped up. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Standing in now, Enos Slaughter, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Lutz comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dan Musial.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So first and second with one man gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Smith on second, Musial at first, one gone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Smith is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box now, Rogers Hornsby. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lutz will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
That is set. The third baseman, Joe Torre.
At the plate, Joe Torre, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Miles Michaelis.
So here now's the pitcher, Miles Michaelis, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-0. Miles Michaelis gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
High and deep down the left field line, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Smith is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronaldo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Now here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tristan Lutz.
Next for Milwaukee, Tristan Lutz, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Hornsby waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ozzie Smith. First offering on its way. This is popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it to second for one. To smoke at first, and they get them both.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So a man at third here with two gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Men on third with 2 down. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And here's Christian Yelich now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Sogard has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This one's down to third. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
The first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Molina finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping up now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Second baseman. Rogers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. And that misses, ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Fouled off. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
Oh, that's good.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Right to him. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
The pitcher, Adrian.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Pujols in foul ground. 1 out.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Robin Yount. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Molina has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers nothing. Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina drew a base on balls his first time up.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Miles Michaelis. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. At the plate, Ozzie Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Pops this one up. Hiura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Enos Slaughter. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The batter, the left fielder,
Stepping in now, Stan Musial. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder Tristan Lutz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Catcher, Omar Narvaez.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We're through 4. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 1. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Corbin Burns takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Corbin Burns.
Rogers Hornsby will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. Belted. Deep center field. Kane going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Strike one to start the at-bat. Seven runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And the throw stretches him out at first, as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Joe Torre comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is camped under this one. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is low and outside for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Avisail Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Avisail Garcia.
In there at the knees, strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Garcia, 28 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 7-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Contrary to the usual strategy of working the count, they've been jumping all over the first pitch they're seeing, and that has translated into a bunch of hits. And more importantly, runs on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Josh Hader gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hader.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis.
Miles Michaelis.
From the stretch.
Hey.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
Striding in, Enos Slaughter. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Robin Yount. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And there's ball 2 now. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Smith gets to it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tristan Lutz.
Now to the plate, Tristan Lutz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Smith is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brent Suter.
All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial. Here's the first pitch to him. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Jim Edmonds with the solo home run. Number 399 now for his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby. As you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Suter benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Bounce towards the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert.
So striding in, Albert Pujols. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
At the plate, Keston Hiura.
the second baseman.
Aggressively off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next to Milwaukee, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Into the box, Robin Yount. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Isringhausen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul DeYoung is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 11, Paul.
Now at the plate, Tristan Lutz. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Well, this ball's hit hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tristan Lutz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He set the payoff pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 8th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 8-7. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate now, Ina Slaughter. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now both runners on the move. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So now to the plate, Stan Musial. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Lutz comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Cards forced to settle for one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Cardinals lead it 9-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Bottom of the inning now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Edmonds is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
One ball.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Sogard. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rogers Hornsby is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Lou Brock will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Lou Brock.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Brock is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now back.
That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Alex Claudio enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Into the box, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Claudio has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2 count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Bruce Sutter is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Digging in now, Justin Smoak, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lays off 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Sutter, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And the count will be full. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Bullet back up the middle. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting, catcher,
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Manny Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. From the stretch.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The Brewers down to their final strike, and he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The St. Louis Cardinals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Miles Mikolas earns his first win of the season. Adrian Hauser permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Bruce Sutter records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.